Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but I'm back. I'm back, Mr. Magic City. Oh, that's a song I can't talk. I can't sing. I can't sing. I'm back. Come back. Everybody come back. Everybody come back. Eat to live strong. What it do? I was having technical difficulties. Hey, babe, is it lagging now?
Mm-mm.
It's not lagging. Is it decent
Mm-mm.
quality?
Yeah. Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
I am doing well. We are doing well. Everyone's doing well. I'm just over here bored, you know. Just thought I'd get on here and talk, you know. How many how many of y'all been on social media all day, every day? I think the world is addicted to it. But everybody just want to connect with people socially. So just think like what would like boo turn it down a little bit. Just think it's throwing me off. Just think I'll eat to live strong. She said not me. They're Amazon right there. They passed my house. I'm expecting a case for my iPad,
Hmm.
but they drove past the house. I don't, maybe they gonna deliver up there and then come back this way. Eat to live strong. I'm reading too. I'm just reading on my iPad. Reading on my iPad. What book are you reading? What's your latest reading? What's your what is your latest reading? Anything good? Is it like fiction, nonfiction, biography, a how to? Like what you reading? Like what you reading? She said, I have so many books. I do too. I'm glad I could just carry them all in my iPad. Self help. Sending out my last two letters. I'm looking for my Fitbit band. Also, you ordered it from Amazon?
They taking forever.
Yeah, Amazon tripping. I literally just saw Amazon truck drive past my house, and then I looked on my order, and my order said en route. That's crazy. I wanted to just say, hey, Amazon man, just give me my stuff. But went past my house. Maybe it's gonna be a different Amazon truck, cause he like flew past the house. Your Kindle been fired since the quarantine. Like what,
The
Alice?
Kindle.
Mm-hmm.
Reading. The Kindle.
Oh, she been reading the Kindle.
Okay.
Hey, make sure y'all thumbs up this live. Like y'all thumbs up the last live that got messed up. Thumbs up this live. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. You will be shocked at my numbers now.
We seen it.
Oh, we seen it.
It's the bomb.
You out there killing it. You getting it in. You got the sauce. Yeah. I don't know what's going on our channel. Our stuff like up and down. It's weird. And then some people just keep saying they ain't getting the notifications. And I'm wondering if that's really a thing. But more than one person has said that. So I don't think they like flaking on me though. I don't think they flaking on me. I hope they not. Hey, so Eat to Live Strong. Give me a recommended book to read. Like Oprah's book list. Eat to Live Strong's book list. The Live Strong book list.
Mm.
I'm a I'm gonna show y'all a few books. So, um, let me go in my books. Let me go in my library. Have y'all? Oh shoot. Have y'all like I bought this book when it first came out. This Michelle Obama. Have y'all oh, okay. She said she's not getting them. She just happened to be on the computer. So it is something going on. But have y'all checked out Michelle Obama book? I think I'm gonna read that like sometime this week. I bought it last year. Well, did it come out last year?
You bought it as soon as it came
I
out.
bought it the day it came out. Like I downloaded it. So that's the good thing about your iPad and stuff. Not even just iPad, but just digital reading. So that's one that everyone should put on their list to read. Let me go down here. This book right here, I'm trying to get to the covers. It's going right into the page. I want the cover, bruh, bruh, bruh. Well, I just point to it. I want the cover. But right there, Michael Eric Dyson's Can You Hear Me Now? Check that out. Michael Eric Dyson is a scholar, but he hip and he can like break things down to where you can understand it, but he can still be intellectual at the same time. So check that one out too. And this is a classic right here. This is a classic. Let me go back. So the Miseducation of a Negro by Carter G. Woodson. I think y'all will enjoy that one. Um, Here's another good one. You know, it's like inspirational for you all that's looking for some inspiration. It's called Start with Why. That's the name of the book. How great leaders inspire everyone to take action. So, this book can help you find your why. It could inspire you to find your why. So check that one out too. Uh, as y'all can see, I got like a gang of books in my. I'm trying to hug it. I got like a gang of books in my iPad collection. So I'm just going down to check them out. So Tavis Smiley and Cornell West wrote a decent book back when they was like on a hunt against our president, President Obama, which I didn't really agree with. But I mean, I believe in accountability. I think they were holding him accountable. Okay, you send me your list on IG. Sunday Brown. Okay, that's what's up. Appreciate it. So look, I believe in accountability. Don't get me wrong. But I think they was really on the attack, and I think they was on the attack for money. Um, Especially Tavis. But it's called The Rich and the Rest of Us. So y'all should check it out. It's a poverty manifesto. Uh, Let me see if I can give y'all another good one. So I got a book on here I downloaded, which is pretty cool. I think some people will appreciate it. Some people won't. Some people think they can be the author of this book. But it's called How to Win an Argument Even When You Lose. See that? How to Win an Argument Even When You Lose. Y'all should check that book out. It's I won't spoil it for you, but check it out. Some of y'all might become better arguers or debaters by reading it. Um, The Souls of Black Folk. That's by W.E.B. Du Bois. Some people say Du Bois, but The Souls of Black Folk. That's another good one. What you say, Miss Vincent? Miss Vincent said we'll start with why recommended through NLF. Not in my cohort. No, I actually start with why I actually got turned on to that book. Like 3 years ago, I did a professional development course at the Brown School at WashU, and it was recommended there. Actually, wasn't even, well, it was recommended, but they actually touched on the book while we were going through our course. So that was a good one. um, Let me see. Here's a good one too. Let me pull it up. I'm trying to get the title for y'all. Well, the cover, not the title. The title is on the cover, but it's called "Death of the Liberal Class." Um, it So if you're into politics, it would be a good read for you. Um, if you're in politics, but even if you're not in politics, I think it's still a good read. But Death of the Liberal Class. Da, 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 da. Let me see. Oh, I downloaded this too. This is actually this was actually my first digital book I bought. Michael Eric Dyson wrote the book, so it's a physical book, but I downloaded the um audio book, and it's narrated actually by Michael Eric Dyson, which is a good. He's a good orator, meaning he can speak well. He's very creative with his words. But he wrote a book called Jay Z, Made in America, and it's literally talking about Jay Z. So y'all should check that one out too. Yeah, that's a those are a few book recommendations from me. Um, so while you are indulging on social media, find you a good book to read. Um, and if you got an iPad or a Kindle Fire or whatever, even on your iPhone, you can download it. That way you don't have to worry about like turning the pages, a bookmark, or you can have the book read itself to you. You definitely have that option. But yeah, Roland Martin. So hey, if y'all don't watch Roland Martin on, so he used to be on TV One and CNN. His actual show, the Roland Martin show, was on TV One, but Roland Martin Unfiltered. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna be honest. He is the most trusted news source, in my opinion, out there. And his digital show is streamed every day. He got good content. He got good guests that's on there. He's lately been doing like a behind the scenes, showing like his equipment, what he do. He give you an opportunity to like support his channel because he 100% independent. He own his show. He own his content. He pay all his people out of like what he accumulates. Um, his show is on YouTube He streams it on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope. Um, but I mean, he a journalist, so it's like a little behind the scenes look of his little setup. He got his little green screen, his 3 point lighting. If y'all don't know what 3 point lighting is, it's a light on the side. It's two lights on the side, and it's a light focused at the subject. The lights on the side and the top kind of lights up the green screen. You want to have a well lit green screen. I'm sitting in front of a green screen. I just don't have any graphics or anything on it. Um, but yeah, man, since we've been pandemicking and quarantining, it's been a lot of opportunities to connect with like celebrities and news folks and entertainers online because a lot of them have really been taking advantage of using the social media platforms and the lives and the zooms and I've been seeing a few community town halls, which I think a lot of those things should have been happening. But now that we're at home and we got more time to think and pause and not be on the go, um, they have your attention now. They have your attention even more. But I say, man, give yourself a break from a lot of this stuff. That's Jeremy. Yeah, give yourself a break from a lot of this stuff and give yourself a chance to laugh because we're in a very tense moment. So laugh, laugh a lot, actually. But pay attention to what's going on out here. Um, I'm looking. I keep looking down because I'm looking on my iPad trying to. I'm trying to keep up with social media right now. I'm trying to keep up with what's going on social media. It's a lot going on, but it's I'm just what I'm I'm actually proud of people like my friends and colleagues because people are really like coming together to like help people. Um, Even though we do know it's been a struggle with some government structures when it comes to relief in this whole pandemic and people playing games and all that type of stuff with lives. But I'm actually proud of like my friends and people that I know. Uh, yeah. So if you can, man, tune in to some of these town halls and all these different things they got going on. And start your own little dialogue. Everybody got something to say, and it's the best time to reach an audience. It's the best time to grow an audience because everybody at the crib, everybody at home, everybody selling stuff. I see a lot of people making masks and selling masks and uh, making homemade hand sanitizer and T-shirts and all kind of stuff. People creating a economy for themselves, making a little money on the side. Uh, Shout out to everybody that's making a way while we in this pandemic, because there's a lot of people like not getting a paycheck no more, and that just sucks. Shoot, me and my wife blessed to still be able to receive a check, but man, it's some people out there that's laid off. They ain't getting no check, and that sucks. It really does. And I mean, I know a lot of people grateful for the stimulus and all that, but I really think it's more that should be done. Actually, um, I believe it's more that can be done. Um, you know, I know they giving money and bailing out a lot of these big businesses that actually don't even need a bailout. When, because I think I heard in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, Boo, oh she not there. Boo, if you upstairs, type in yes or no. If it was 2,000 a month, Canada was giving a citizens. So think about this: they giving a citizens 2 grand a month stimulus or whatever. We got, so your average household of like 2 kids probably got what, $3,000 somewhere around there for 1 month. That's gonna hold people over a little bit, especially the ones who still getting a check. That's like, you should just put that in your savings. But people that's not getting a check, think about this: they gotta like stretch out that whole thing until they figure out like where they gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving people comfort during this pandemic, um, it's like a one-time payment. It's gonna hold them over for like a couple of weeks. That's pretty much it. And so, like, let's just say 1,200. If you do the math on the 1,200, 30 days, 1,200, you looking at $40 a day. You know, you think about rent, mortgage, food, uh, just think about all of it. Car note, you know, just with those three things I named, that check could be gone. And so that alone is scary. But it also puts things in perspective. We always hear you should save, 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 save. And people don't like really think to save. But if a crisis like this don't wake us up to like start saving when we're able to, because I know everybody don't have the luxury to save, and I'm not talking like from a privileged standpoint. I'm just talking from like, this should wake us up to be more, to be like, just being more smart about our finances. Like, think about the things we spend money on that we really don't need. Like, that money could be going into a savings. You know, I mean, we all waste money on stuff that we think we need. Like, think about how much money you spend on like all the like apps and stuff like that you really don't need, like streaming apps and Netflix and going out to eat all the time. That money could go into savings for an emergency, or for emergencies, or a big purchase to where you don't have to get financing for, like a car, a house, investment property. You know, save money to invest money to make more money. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, that's definitely what I plan to do moving forward. Putting away, putting away more money for not only emergencies, but just like I said, a big purchase. Like, I think a car note is so stupid. You end up spending more than what the car worth, and then when you try to trade the car in, you don't even get half of what you paid for it. So I would much rather be able, I would much rather be in a position, let's just say I saved up all year, and at the end of the year I had $12,000 just off savings. Then next year, you know, you can go buy you a $10,000 car cash, and actually probably be able to go buy a $15,000 car and offer $10,000 to $12,000 and get it, and you ain't got no car note. I hate car insurance too. Car insurance sucks. I think that's a big ripple. That dude just ran a stop sign. Car insurance is a big rip off, and you don't get nothing in return if you don't use it. I know some insurances give you like a little, I don't know, I don't know what they call it. They give you a reward at the end of the year, but shoot, I feel like if you ain't used insurance all year, they should give you back all your money you put in for insurance, and then you can like start over with a new policy and pay them monthly with that. Of course, I know they'd be like, we ain't making no money off something like that, but I feel like if you go a whole year without an accident or no claims, you should get a full refund and an extended policy at a discounted rate. What y'all think? Sound good to me. I wonder if, but that, hold on, that's like greed. That's the power of greed. Like, how much money is enough money? Have y'all ever thought about that? I guess some people would probably say, like, it ain't never enough money. But how much money is truly enough money before it becomes just greed? I don't know. But anyway, I wasn't trying to preach. I just was thinking out loud. Miss Vincent said my car insurance is not knocking off 25%. My car insurance is knocking off 25% during the pandemic. Still not enough since most people are working from home. Yeah, it's not. It's not enough. But like I said, I feel like not even during the pandemic. I feel like just period. If I didn't pay faithfully every month for insurance and I don't have a claim, I should at least be able to get half my money back. Not all of it. Okay? I understand it's a business. But I should be able to get at least half my money back. But the thing about insurance, that's like an expense that you ain't gonna ever be able to get around because it's required by law to have insurance. And so if you don't have insurance, you're driving illegally. You're driving illegal. Is it illegally or illegal? You riding dirty if you don't have insurance. So it's like it's a forced expense if you have a vehicle. So I guess the alternative to that is if you don't want insurance, if you don't have to pay insurance, don't have a car. But I don't know about taking Uber everywhere. Cause I think that would get expensive too. If you just Ubered everywhere, like just didn't have a car, and you just Ubered everywhere you went. Hmm. I'm gonna do an experiment 1 month. Not this month. Not next month. Down the line somewhere. I'm gonna Uber everywhere for a week and see how much money I spend in a week. So I'm gonna Uber to work. So I ain't gonna drive my car for a week. I'm gonna Uber to work. I'm gonna Uber to the grocery store. Um, I'm gonna Uber to like meetings and stuff like that. And I'm gonna see how much I spend in a week. And then from that, I'll times that times four. So I can see how much I'm spending in a month on just Uber compared to a car note, gas, insurance, oil changes, brakes, just all maintenance. I'm gonna tell y'all how that works out. Yeah. But anyway, I done sat on here for 31 minutes just rambling. And I be on YouTube and it be a lot of people just rambling, doing stupid stuff. And they be getting hella views. I don't understand that. But I guess I don't know. I don't even know what I don't even know what to say. I'm just trying to get these 4,000 watch hours so we can get monetized. I think we're gonna excuse me, y'all. I think I'm gonna look into doing like little small skits. What y'all think about that? See, that's gonna take like a lot of production because I want to do it right. I don't want to do like just no skit. Like I want to do something that look like it's a movie, but it's like 12-minute skit. So 12 that's a long time though. 12 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. What's 2 minutes? It sound like is that Amazon? I think I hear a truck outside. Sound like Amazon. Lucretia said 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minute skits. So, man, that's gonna be a lot of planning. Jeez. So we'll have to write the script. We'll have to write the skit, film the skit, edit the skit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. What y'all think? Dibble and dabble in some skits. I like the mukbangs. I love the mukbangs actually. Somebody said they joining the live stream from Pakistan. What's up? But I think I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try some skits. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take about food skits. Yeah, because that coincides with mukbangs, huh? So I'm gonna take about a month and write out maybe 8 to 10 short skits, and then we'll film it after I write them out. You know, because I want to really put some thought into it. Yeah, Wilson's for real skits coming soon. I ain't making no new channel. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. So whatever I do is gonna be right here on Wilson's for real. LaCrystal got another channel. This is gonna be too much to keep up with. I ain't, I'm, and then you gotta try to start the. Nah, I'm not doing that. We gon' Our channel is gonna be mukbangs, skits, mukbangs, skits, and vlogs. Yeah, mukbangs, skits, and vlogs. Yeah. So I'm gonna take about a month, write out a few skits, and um, and we're gonna record. I think that'll be pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually study like successful YouTube skit channels, not to like steal their ideas, but to just kind of see what they're doing to capture an audience, or like what is attracting me to watch their channel. That's what I think I'm gonna focus on. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Wilson's for real skits coming soon, and maybe I can like get some features from some aspiring actors and actresses. Film on location at different places. Yeah, yeah, that's what we gonna do. I'm excited about that. But yeah, man, I just wanted. I was just trying to think of some things to bring the channel alive even more. I mean, cause we got consistent viewership, and some people just don't know how to get on YouTube, which just is crazy to me. But cause some people watch it, but they don't be logged in, and so YouTube got this thing where if they ain't logged in, you don't get credit for the watch hours. Um, you know, and some people be thinking they subscribe, but they ain't really subscribed. We got a decent audience on Facebook because like every time we go live on Facebook or we post on Facebook, we get a lot of people viewing on Facebook. I got pretty decent following on Facebook. Instagram too. So if those, you know what though, if those skits are 5 minutes like LaCrystal said we should do, then they can be posted on IGTV and you and YouTube. Somebody said, "Bro, I'm from the local food college, and I want to ask how often do you what?" I think that's a yeah, that was a troller. That dude was trolling. What he was like, he need to be put out the live. Period. Why do people troll? Like, what's the point of going on somebody's live that you're not really interested in, and then just talks, just interrupt? What's the point of that? Somebody tell me what's the point of that? Anybody? Anybody got an answer for that? I'm looking out the window, y'all. If I'm looking crazy, so I have my camera in front of the window. To I was testing out natural light versus. So we have box lights, and that's what we use for our mukbangs, which is great. But I was looking on YouTube last night. I was looking at some YouTubes about lighting, and they talked about how natural light makes your videos look good too. And so I just wanted to test it out. And I actually think probably later, not today. I probably won't do it today since I'm live right now. Who knows? I ain't got nothing else to do. I have a booger on my nose. I might actually go outside and it's bad. I don't know. Is it off? It's off now. I actually might go out physically go outside and record a live video just to see the quality of lighting from being outside. I think I might do that. I might sit on the porch or I might sit in the garage. My garage junky, but I don't care. I might sit in the garage and have a camera like outside. It's a nice day outside too. It's a nice day outside. Where we at? 40 minutes? We have 40 minutes now. I'm gonna be on 20 more minutes. Trying to make an hour. Trying to make an hour. So like what's y'all routine? Have y'all created a new routine now that we quarantine? Have y'all created like a well, I guess you had to create a new routine. You stuck at home. But have y'all created like a new little routine around the house? Because we have definitely. I find myself cleaning up a whole lot more, like washing the dishes more than ever. But I've been doing it so much since we've been quarantined that it's like second that. Like I do it without even thinking about it. Like I straight go in there and just start washing the dishes and cleaning the kitchen. But I guess it's the this boy said Trump or Biden. We got another troller. It's another troller. I ain't talking about the election on this live. That ain't what this live is about. Um, I feel good. I'm getting some trollers though. I'm getting trolled. That's when you know you have arrived. When you start getting trollers. Shout out to the trollers. If you are a troller, shout out to you. Shout out to the trollers. Man, see my basketball. Like it ain't no sports on TV. They showing like old games and boxing matches, but it ain't really like fun because you already know the outcome. Can't really get excited about it. Um, just running out of stuff to watch on TV. Um, I think this pandemic has really exposed the fact that I don't have no real hobby other than YouTube. Like all I do is work. I think work and do stuff with my family, but I ain't really got no hobby for real. It's pretty sad. Yeah, this pandemic has exposed that. Jackson O'Neal, what is your education level? Who are you? It's another troller because I don't even recognize that person. The trollers are in. They come out. I guess this one they come out the most on a Sunday afternoon. I can't never. I never figured out how to do the little spin. Y'all know how to do the little spin? I can't get it. I can't get the spin. The boy said, "What is your education level?" And somebody asked me about meditating and eating or something. The trollers are in the live. That's funny. Um, Made me forget what I was talking about too. I think I was about to touch on something, but I what was I talking about? The troller threw me off. Is the car washes open, y'all? Anybody know? I don't think that's essential though. I want to go through the drive-through and then vacuum my car out and my wife's car, but I don't know if they open. Anybody know? Anybody know if? What, oh, I was talking about hobbies. That's what it was. I was saying the pandemic has exposed the fact it has exposed to me to realize I ain't got no hobby. I ain't got no real hobby for real other than YouTube. I guess YouTube is a hobby, but I don't have like no real hobby. Like I don't work on cars. Um, I don't draw. I don't sing. What about doing some how-to videos like creating in camp? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I can do some how-tos, how I edit, how I make flyers, uh, how I record videos. I guess that would be a good thing to do. Yeah, I don't have no hobbies though. I don't know how I feel about that. Am I lame? Am I lame for not having a hobby? What's some of y'all hobbies? I know Miss Vincent. She make dolls, like DOLLS, and she sells them. And she's very good at that. Deborah Vincent. You can find her on Facebook. Miss Vincent, what's the name of your doll making business? So I guess that's a hobby for her. But I don't have a hobby. Like I don't sing, dance, draw. I guess those are like skills. But I guess a skill could be a hobby too. I don't know. I just feel some type of way because I realize that I don't have a hobby. Is social media a hobby? I wouldn't even say that's a hobby either. I need to look up examples of hobbies. Where my iPad? What Roland Martin say? Go to my iPad, please. Roland Martin. That's one of his famous lines. Go to my iPad. Delightful Joy Reborn Dolls. So that's the name of Miss Vincent's business. She on Facebook, but she makes these amazing dolls that look like real babies. It's almost scary. Yeah, she brings them out ever so often, and everyone has the same reaction. Like, oh my God, is that a real baby? The baby look like if she creates one that look like they sleeping, they really look like they sleeping. The skin look real, the hair real. She got real clothes. She carry them in a pumpkin seat. Oh, she said she painting one now. Yeah, she dope. She's real dope with that. Let me see examples. Hey, Lady D Delicious, how you doing? It's your girl, Lady D Delicious. Go check out Lady D Delicious channel, uh, if y'all haven't already. So I'm trying to figure out examples of a hobby because I don't think I have a hobby, and it just shed light on me. Examples of a hobby. Shout out to Google. Google is tight. So Wikipedia has a list of hobbies. Let me see if I fit in one of these categories. Excuse me. Hobbies. So they got them broken down by indoor and outdoor. Um, Hobbies: 3D painting, acting, acrobatics, amateur radio, animation, blogging, book discussion clubs, bowling, cabaret, calligraphy, candle making, collecting, coloring, computer programming, couponing. Couponing is a hobby. So my wife got a hobby. I ain't got no hobby. Creative writing. I write. Um, Dance, digital arts. Well, I guess. Well, me making flyers. I guess that's a digital. That's graphic design. Drink mixing, drawing, embroidery, fantasy sports, hacking. What? Journaling, karaoke, rapping, singing, sewing, social media. Bam. I do have a hobby, I guess. Video editing. I know how to do video editing. So I do, that's a hobby. Weaving, weight training, wood carving, yoga. Oh, well, I guess I do have a hobby according to Wikipedia. But I still feel like I'm missing something in my life when it comes to just what I do at work or what I do in the community. Because it's like I'm consumed with community work and, my so my job is community work. Each reminding me, what's up? My job is community work. So I just feel like, what I do every day as a career is what I do, period, I guess. But I found out from looking at this list that I do have a hobby because it says social media, video editing. I fall up under those categories. um, Let me see. It was another one. It was another one. I found three, so I don't feel bad anymore. I found my wife's hobby. This is couponing. That's a hobby. Drama, uh, video editing, and social media are my two hobbies. Reading too, because I read a lot. I do read a lot. So I guess I do have hobbies. Maybe I want some other skills. Like I admire people who work on cars. Like I always wish I could have the skill to work on a car, but I don't want to work on a car because I don't like my hands dirty like that. I just feel like if you work on cars, like you got permanent like grease and like beat up hands, and that might not be the case, but that's one of the reasons why I stayed away from like working on cars. But I do want to learn how to like do like some basic stuff. Mrs. Wilson, check your new comments on your channel. Boo, check your comments on your channel. Lady D Delicious said that. 55 minutes. We got 5 more minutes to go, y'all. I'm trying to stick around for an hour. I'm trying to get an hour. Trying to get an hour. Trying to get an hour. Trying to get an hour of video. Trying to get an hour of video. I gotta edit my Sunday support video. I'm gonna drop it tonight. I already recorded it. I'm gonna have the same shirt on because I recorded it like right before I went live. But who cares? Some of y'all been wearing the same shirt for 3 weeks while y'all on this quarantine. I got a chance to people watch, car watch. I'm looking out this window in my living room. I got my window wide open. The blinds in my window, not the actual window. So I don't feel bad now. Cause at first I thought I was like hobbyless. But after looking at the Wikipedia's list of hobbies, the verdict is I do have a hobby. I got a hobby. I have two hobbies on the list. I think three. But I still feel like I ain't got no hobby. Let's look up the definition of hobby. Maybe that'll give me some more clarity too. That'll give me some more clarity. The definition the definition of hobby. Whew, I'm getting sleepy. It'll take me a nap in a little bit. Hobby. An activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure. Is social media? Well, I guess social media is for pleasure. Social media be for pleasure, business, and work. Cause like a lot of like if you look at a lot of my posts, I'm sharing information about what's going on in the community, but I'm also engaging with other people as well. So I guess I guess we can count that. So the definition of hobby for you all that want to know, or if you don't want to know, I don't care. I'm gonna read it anyway. An activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure. An activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure. That's the definition of hobby. So I've come to the conclusion that, because I was a little upset and bent out of shape because I felt like I didn't have a hobby. But after reading the definition and getting clarity of what a hobby is and looking at a list of examples of what a hobby is, then the verdict is I do have a hobby. I have several hobbies. So I'm not hobbyless like I thought I was. Deborah Vincent, I just received my backdrop and lights so I can take better professional pictures. Could use your help to set it up. I got you, Miss Vincent. You know I got you. Soon as this pandemic over, as I cough. Tuesday though, we could chat about it. Tuesday at the food giveaway. If you come, are you coming to help at the food giveaway? If you do, then we could chat. We could chat about it. It starts at 11. Everybody's gonna probably the volunteers are probably gonna get there about 10 ish. But it's gonna be real simple. They delivering the food to us Tuesday morning, and then when the okay, so they delivering the food to us Tuesday morning. People gonna come in. We just gonna put it in a trunk. No real interaction. All the volunteers just gonna grab the food off the pallet. I think we're gonna have about 150 to 250 boxes of food, and so you know we'll have the police there to help us with traffic, and pretty much they just drive in our parking lot, swing around by the side door, and we put it in a trunk and keep it moving. We're gonna be masked up, gloved up, gonna have our mask and gloves, and we're gonna serve the community until it's gone. So if y'all know somebody in need of food, tell them to stop by Paysdale Family Support Center, 1404 Ferguson Avenue, at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or until the food is gone. Whichever one comes first. If the food is gone, then it'll be over. If it's 1 o'clock, still got food, it's going to still be over. But we're doing it every Tuesday. So, with that being said, your boy is about to get off of this live. I appreciate you all hanging out with me as I rant and ramble. Lots of randomness. Um, but just be on the lookout for your boy and your girl, Lil Krista. She upstairs. She didn't want to be on camera. I really wasn't trying to be on camera either. This was like an accidental live. But I said, hey, what the heck? So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, send it to somebody, tell them to check out the Wilsons for real. Y'all like that? I was about to break into a song. All right. Terry's gone. Signing off. This live is over. In 5, 4, 3, 2.